What's going on, everybody? So I got some more Guns N' Roses news out of Brazil today. So these are some backstage photos from the shows in Sao Paulo that they just played over the last 2 nights. And somebody, funny enough, asked me on one of my YouTube videos, "Oh, is anybody from GN'R camp going to the F1 Formula race or Grand Prix event?" And sure enough, Slash is there. So these are some photos from today. You can see Fernando, who is Axl's manager, is also there as well. So as you guys know, a couple of guys in the band are actually really big car enthusiasts, including Slash. He was actually on Top Gear UK back in 2011. He was interviewed, and then he actually drove around one of the test tracks. And I've linked to that video down below. You guys can go check it out. And then back in 2006, when Guns N' Roses were touring, I think it was Europe they were touring, Axl was actually at one of the Formula Grand Prix races. He was interviewed on TV, and I've linked to this interview as well below. And yeah, apparently Axl's a big Formula One fan. He watches the races on TV, he said during the interview. He has some nice cars, we know, as well. And he said they were invited by the McLaren team to come to one of the races. So, they took them up on that invitation. And yeah, so if you guys are wondering what GN'R, some of the members are up to, that's what they're up to. I kind of wonder if Axl's at the event. We haven't seen any photos of him. The other thing that's interesting too is that Guns will be in Brazil pretty much for the rest of this week. They're going to be playing some shows in Rio and a couple other spots in Brazil before heading off to Colombia. And Colombia is an interesting place because if you go look at the Use Your Illusion tour, they played Colombia. I think they played one day in Bogota. And that was around the time that Pablo Escobar was still they had this massive manhunt for him. And he basically, when Guns came to town, there was a bombing outside their hotel just a couple blocks away. And then Pablo Escobar said he was friends with the band. He was supplying them with drugs. And there was all this turmoil going on. And there's actually a small piece of pro shop footage from their Colombia concert. It's of them playing November Rain and basically a real huge downpour. And in Colombia, November Rain was #1 on the song charts for 60 consecutive weeks. And it's funny, the other night in Brazil they were playing into some pretty heavy rain. And then when they came to play November Rain, the rain stopped, which was pretty funny. But go check out those videos, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think Guns N' Roses is going to change up the set list on their Latin America tour? I've shown you guys a set list that's basically planned for the entire tour. There's some alternates on there. They haven't really played any of them, which is kind of disappointing. But let me know your thoughts down below. And as always, guys, make sure you subscribe for the latest Guns N' Roses news. Take care.